Hey everybody, we're going to be talking about the Giant Mouse Knife Company today and their release of the second folder, the GM2, and we're going to be comparing it and highlighting all of the differences between the GM2, which is their brand new released product of January of 2017, sorry, as well as we're going to be looking at their GM1, which was released in 2016. There we go. So we'll get right into a quick overview shot of the brand new GM2, and this thing is fantastic, very high fit and finish, just like the GM1, and it is absolutely fantastic, and I would recommend to buy them while you can, because only 300 are being produced of this version, and then there is one with a titanium scale, which only 100 are being produced, so only 400 of total of this model, as well as there was only 400 of the GM1. So yeah, we'll be jumping right into the key differences. So right off the bat, on the scales, the GM1 had titanium scales, full titanium, not like skeletonized or anything. And on the new one, you're getting carbon fiber, which is very contoured as well as textured here. Hopefully you can see that. Very high texture, very cool coloration when you catch it in the light, and it looks a lot better in natural lighting. I'll see if I can't do the review outside like I've been trying to do, but very cool there, as well as quick with the scales. You get the same blue titanium collar around the pivot there, as well as same 3 body screws and 1 pivot. If you haven't noticed, the flipper tabs are very different. So the GM1 had a very large flipper tab, and they dramatically cut that down on the GM2. I'll see if I can't get a quick size difference. That's about how much they chopped off, and it's very noticeable when trying to flip. Not saying this flips bad. It flips absolutely fantastically. It's just a lot different than a very large flipper tab. So I actually do applaud them for doing that. It's very nice. Another very key difference is thickness. So you can see how thin this one is. Overall, in comparison, you have a very thick, very lightweight though folder. This one is around 4 ounces, where I want to say this is 5.5-ish ounces, being full titanium. Next, the locking mechanism is a frame lock on this side, versus this side you are given a liner lock that you can see there. Very nice lockup out of the box. I just pulled this out of the box today. Very nice lockup. It engages the full titanium liner. This is a frame lock made of titanium. I really like how they did the lanyard hole. This one, it is a very generic through the backspacer. Not as creative as the last one, but nevertheless, still very nice. Moving on to the blade, there are a lot of differences that I'm sure you can see right off the bat. The overall blade shape is quite different, this being more of a belly kind of leaf shaped versus a classic like traditional Bowie. Blade steels are very different. This was N690 and this is M390, so you definitely get a very high upgrade in steel quality, and that's awesome. I really enjoy that. Ergonomics are fantastic on both of them. They have the very same general shape of the handles, besides the back area, which they made more into a very sharp curve here, versus the very melted one here. More organic versus more hard, I guess, design-wise. But yeah, I really like them both. I love how they both have the blue accents, and they're both running on bearings, which is fantastic for a flipper, and they both work great as EDCs that I can tell so far. I have personal experience EDCing the GM1. This is the GM2, the brand new model for 2017, early on here, and they'll be producing a lot more for sure, and yeah, this is very nice. It's a very nice knife for sure. I have very good hopes for it overall as a carry knife, as well as each knife is numbered. So I got number 150. If the camera will focus on the first one, which I was pretty psyched about. There you can see I got 150. On the new one, I got 272, which is pretty cool as well. So I'm very excited about it. They're both fantastic knives. It's a fantastic company, and I really enjoy that fact that they are such high quality knives. Very smooth, and they're both very clean. That's one of the similarities, is there's no writing at all on the knife itself. The only marketing is on the pocket clips. There you can see the logo when it gets caught in the light. But yeah, so I just wanted to do a quick overview of the differences in the overall, just kind of a quick overview of the GM2, which is brand new here for 2017. And I'm really happy that Giant Mouse Knives, the collaboration with Jen Anzo and Vesper Vox, happened, and they made two really nice folding knives so far, and there's definitely a lot more to come. So make sure to keep your eye out for these coming up. Make sure to jump on one of these if it looks attractive to you. Make sure you buy one, because it's a fantastic carry piece for sure, and it's definitely going to be a collector piece if you don't want to carry it. So yeah, this has kind of just been an overview of it. Hopefully you got something out of it, can maybe tell the difference between them. But yeah, just wanted to give you a first look and kind of some of my first impressions of the GM2 versus my original GM1. Catch you guys on the next YouTube video.